As an executive at Salesforce, Karen has had a front row seat in the company that perfected the customer success function, that has lived the as-a-service mission from day one, and that has learned how dependent a land and expand sales model is upon customer satisfaction and retention. Since I wrote Crossing the Chasm, Marketing and Selling Technology Products to Mainstream Customers, I've been watching companies succeed and fail in the face of disruption, digitalization, and more. Now, in the midst of millions of messages, creating new impact requires that we listen in new ways. Salesforce enables companies to prioritize customers, unlike anyone else in the marketplace. I discovered that commitment to innovation firsthand in my work on Zone to Win, Organizing to Compete in an Age of Disruption. And the companies in this book are demonstrating how to put best practices into action. No matter what industry you're in, clinging to past paradigms isn't going to build your future. Karen has created the guidebook for leaders who are ready to listen to the voice that matters most. This book delivers a customer-focused message with clarity and precision, demonstrating that the value of your business is tied directly to the customers that you serve. Did you hear that? That's why the age of the customer demands your attention. It's the lifeblood of your business. This book will tell you how to tune in and tune up the most important connections in your organization. When it comes to innovation, transformation, and adding value, Salesforce gets it, and so does Karen. Listen to this book, and you'll know why. Jeffrey Moore, February 2020, author of Crossing the Chasm and Zone to Win. Chapter 1. The Breakdown Before the Breakthrough. I was afraid. The needle mark in my arm was still fresh, stinging from yet another blood test. My bare feet dangled off the side of the examination table. My purse sat on the floor beside my backpack, unzipped and bursting with unfinished work. I had come here to learn what was wrong, but I didn't know if I could handle the answer. Nearly 4 years of poking, prodding, testing, and trials had brought me into this too-bright room with turquoise shelves where glass jars held tongue depressors and 8-inch Q-tips underneath an inspirational poster of an eagle. The long-haired man in the white lab coat held a manila folder in his hands. The pen in his pocket matched the silver color of his hair. On a single page, just outside of my view, was my fate, my future, my fear. We know what's wrong, and this last blood test will confirm it, my doctor said. He closed the folder and looked straight at me. And we are going to get this fixed. I took a deep breath. I had spent most of my 30s in the middle of a health crisis. I had watched myself gain weight, lose energy, experience symptoms of jaundice and hair loss, all without any answers as to the cause. Strange lumps in my neck were a constant unsolved mystery. The variety of medications that surrounded the sink in my bathroom had only given me new symptoms, adverse reactions, and lots of questions. I wasn't getting better. Nothing worked. So far, 5 doctors had failed to give me anything close to a concrete diagnosis. But today was different. On this day, everything changed. I've developed a plan of treatment, Dr. Logan explained to me. We're going to get your life back. It's going to take some time, but at least we know what we're fighting and what we need to do to win. As the world has faced off against the threat of the coronavirus, I can't help but be reminded of my own personal battle. A mysterious disease had me in its clutches. Luckily for me, it wasn't COVID-19. But is there any such thing as a good health crisis? Is one life...